All right, here we go. It's Real 92.3, man. Bootleg Kev DJ Hed, special
West
guest. My guy Troy Ave is in L.A.
West Side T when I'm in LA.
Yeah.
That's why I like to be called West Side T.
West Side T.
Well, goddamn it, welcome.
That's a fact.
You
West
got
Side T,
a new
California
project.
T.
Well, you just dropped White Christmas 6.
Yeah, but that's just an annual thing. The important project is more money, more problems. I just do the White Christmas 6 to keep it consistent.
To keep it
for my
going.
fans.
6
You know
years
what I'm
in a
saying?
row.
Yeah, I could have been dead. It could have been no White Christmas. So I got to do that. That's my loyalty to my fans.
How are you feeling right now, man?
I feel good, bro. I'm blessed. I'm in a good new space. I got some good new moves happening behind the scenes, and I just feel good. You know what I'm saying? I don't sometimes, since I think a lot of times my confidence make people insecure. So when I start, not y'all, just talking about like people that might be listening, watching. When I start talking about how good I feel and what's going on, they gonna be like, oh, I'm bragging. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say I feel good and I got things happening, and you know.
I see you moving around with the little one.
Yeah, that's mandatory. That's mandatory. You gotta take it. You gotta raise your kids. You gotta be in your kids' life. You can't play with that.
Do you stand on the fatherhood thing, or is that more like, oh, I didn't get a babysitter type thing?
Nah. I be on it. I be on that. Like it ain't never a time where I'm not down to keep my kids or go wherever with them. You know what I'm saying? That's mandatory. Like, you make kids, you got to keep them in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to raise them up right. So that's mandatory with me. And I push that to all fathers. That ain't nobody's responsibility but your own. You made them, you got to hold it down. And I do that. They get whatever they want. But at the same time, I teach them, like, if I buy you a bunch of shoes or toys, you going to carry that big-ass bag out with you. You know what I mean? Just so you know, like, it ain't, like, just because daddy became successful and you going to grow up a little better than I did, I'm going to still teach you some hard work. You got to instill that in them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm staying on fatherhood. That's mandatory.
Obviously, you know, it's been a long run since the Bricks in My Backpack days.
Oh, man, you took me back. Bricks in My Backpack.
To now.
Me and Kev go way back.
For sure. Has there been anything you've done thus far that you've regretted, or maybe like certain ways you were moving, or is there anything you've regretted thus far? I'm talking strictly on the hip hop side.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like regrets. See, the thing with regrets, Kev, if you go regretting stuff and then you be like, yo, I would have did this differently, you never know what that outcome is going to turn into.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I got outcomes in my life that I could be dead right now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Or I could be roofed in jail doing mad years. So everything that I did, it was a learning experience, and it made me a better person, a better man, a better artist. And then the one thing that I always stand on, and I say, like, out of none of my moves, if you look at me from New York City, the album, to Major Without a Deal, to White Christmas 1, to More Money, More Problems, I always been elevating with the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was my goal. Once I got into this as a profession, like I'm going to do it for real, I always elevated with the bag. It's a business. I come in this business to have a business in black and make money. You know what I'm saying? So even when I went to jail and I sat there in jail, I couldn't work for 9 months, restrictions and everything. No matter what, if you made a chart of Troy Ave's money, the money always been going up. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with it being slow, but as long as it's consistent. Some people come out and they shoot up, boom, and then they shoot up, and then that's it. They plummet, and that's the end. With me, I'm just constantly, I make my moves quietly and I make my money. So I can't have regrets, because I might have did this move and blew up and then fell off because I kissed this person's ass and they put me on a record, and then when they had to start feeling a way how, you know, people in the music game do, they got emotions. They might feel away, oh, we don't mess with him no more. And then I just fall off the earth. But me, my foundation is solid because I built it. Nobody ain't built me up.
I remember like that time period of like 2014,
2015, like
2015,
all about the money.
When you had All About the Money and Doo-Doo and all these records.
2016.
And I remember you and I had a conversation, and this is when like everybody was trying to sign you.
Yep.
Like you had,
and I wasn't signing with nobody.
And I told you, I was like, listen, like, you know, I used, shout out to our homie Problem, who's from LA. You know, I used him as an example because there's a point in time where everybody was trying to sign Problem. He had a record called Like What that was moving. And then things kind of quieted down for him. Do you regret not signing with one of the, like, you know, because I know everybody was on your head, bro?
No, I don't. Cause look at what happens to artists. I go to jail. I would have got locked up. I'd have been signed to a label, and then they got the power to veto me putting out music.
Which what they did with 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, I don't know the situation, but that's what I heard.
He had to release his music through an independent company because Capitol wouldn't put it out.
Now imagine me coming home, like, you know, no matter what business is, most people don't do good business, so they really live check to check. Whether the guy getting $1,000 a week or the guy getting $100,000 a month, the people live check to check. Now if they tried to cripple me. I came home and couldn't work, ankle bracelet, couldn't do no clubs. You could do
no clubs, no parties,
couldn't
nothing.
Travel, couldn't leave my house. This is 9 months. So how was I able to sustain, not only sustain, but get more during that time? If I was on a label, I'd have had no money from no music, no nothing. You stuck, done. So I definitely don't regret it because look how I was just talking about earlier where if you got regrets, you don't know what little thing you could change that could turn around and have an effect on something down the line. Like they be having on TV shows with the history. Oh, let me go back in time and go save my dad at this point in time.
No,
you
right.
saved your dad, and then that killed your whole other family.
Yeah.
So I just think
back in the day, like, I mean, I would have these conversations with shout out to Hovain. I know you don't fuck with Hovain no more, but me and Hovain would I'd be like, yo, I just always thought that there was just unnecessary shit. I'd be like, man, like, you want motherfuckers to like you and root for you, and Troy would be like,
Kev, you gotta
Kendrick Lamar is a weirdo rapper. Or,
nah,
you know what I mean? It was like one thing after another.
When I said that was like, you gotta understand I'm coming in raw off the street, and that's
100%.
like, they baited me into a question, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do you think this is? And then it's like, yes or no, I didn't just come out of nowhere, you know what I mean? But whatever, even with that, with all the shit that, see, nobody brought me in the game and like, helped me get on. I helped myself get on.
Yeah, 100%.
So
100%.
I didn't went the route of, yo, could you put me on your mixtape? Yo, could you do this? All right, all them doors slam me in your face. Then it's like, man, fuck you. Fuck it and fuck everybody who says something. Like, I know how to do this by myself. Like, I know how to do this. So I don't have to look for no help. I don't got to put on chapstick and kiss no ass. I ain't got to do it. You know what I mean? And I knew what my goal was at the time, and I know what my goals are. And one thing I always do is accomplish my goals no matter what. I get the job done. So no matter, like, all right, yo, he did this and he did that, and that might have stopped this or that, it still ain't stopped my progression of getting the bag, and that's the end goal. If no matter what, y'all might be the best host in the world.
Right.
If y'all ain't getting no ratings and it ain't no bag, you're gonna be off the air.
Facts.
Right.
Period.
No, that's
you know
true.
what I mean? So that's what, I don't care if y'all playing secular music. If people tuned in, y'all might be like, damn, we real 92.3. We want to play hip hop. Yeah, but everybody want to hear secular music now, dog. So we gonna get somebody from the secular shit in here to play it. So I'm telling you, man, people gotta stop having, well, people could do whatever they want, but if you follow Troy Ave, I'm on a righteous path, dog. That's how I've been. And everything, no matter what you agree with what I say, or if you don't, like, it's always going to be real. It's always going to be truthful. It's always going to be genuine. I don't lie in my music. I don't be talking about doing this. Like, they gave me flack about saying I'm the dealer, not the user. Or you're still a drug dealer. What would you rather do? You rather be, look, man, people be overdosing and dying, dog.
Facts.
Oh, you rather be you rather come home and your kid is,
well, now more than ever, that's like serious. Like, yo, I think when you were saying that, I feel like hip hop wasn't, like, now everybody's dope, fiend the fuck out.
I'm ahead of my time, but then you got people that come back and say the same thing. Like Nip was on an interview and he was like, yeah, we ain't supposed to be the dealer, you supposed to be the user. I mean, you ain't supposed to be the user, you supposed to be the dealer. Jeezy said the same junk, you know what I'm saying? And these are things that I'm innovative in and whatever. Though.
So let me ask you this: we got a chance to sit down and talk to Beans, right? And I asked Beans about being a dealer, right? And you as a dealer, like, say you come from the standpoint of you being a dealer and everybody else is the user, don't you feel like you got to wear some of that responsibility? Because who do you think you selling it to? If they the fiends,
I don't. The type of stuff that it's like a bunch of different things. It's like when I don't know. Not to incriminate myself.
No, I'm just saying
type of way, but like all the drugs that people be overdosing on, I was never into that. You know what I'm saying? And I was never pushing out. I always had, like,
you were never pushing Xans and shit.
And I wasn't never pushing drugs on little kids, or, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm not You don't make anybody do it. Here, try this out. Let me get you hooked and all that shit. That's devil work. That ain't no real shit. You know what I'm saying? I move with God. I might do a couple of bad things because I'm imperfect. I'm a man, but I don't move on devil time, dog, at all. Never have, never will. I've never in no grimy, deceitful, treacherous, backstabbing shit. And I don't. So for all the drugs, I'm not pushing no lean on no head, dog. Try this lean. And when you come back to me, yeah, now you got to pay. I got you hooked. I'm not with none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To each his own. You want to use drugs, as long as you paying your bills, you do whatever the fuck you want. None of my business. But I'm gonna do my part or I did my part. I put that out. Hey, yo, I'm on this type of time. If you want to choose to follow as a grown, free-willed person, then you can. If you don't, then to each his own. I don't feel no way. I'm not even judgmental towards people like I was no more, because it's like you got people that was judgmental towards me. Like I couldn't. It's certain venues that, and when I'm trying to set up a tour, they're like, "Oh no, we can't have him here. He's violent. He shot up a club." And whoa, that's not the real story. Y'all just judging me based on some shit. So I be a hypocrite to, like, it's just going through life of progression. I'm not a hypocrite to be like, damn, I should still say, yo, you judge a book by its cover when that shit happened to me and it's not right. You know what I mean? So it just changed me.
You know, I feel like ever since the incident happened at the T.I. show, you know, I think just I feel like, you know, obviously I kind of, you know, rest in peace to Banger. You know, that was my guy. We used to hit on bitches together and get into some griminess together. You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
We were just talking about Bang story earlier.
But you know, it's crazy because I feel like that specific incident obviously had probably the most traumatic effect on your life, but it also kind of broke up the label. Like, I mean, Lido and Hovain's out the picture. Like what happened?
It didn't break up the label.
What? The gang, the motherfucking gang.
I mean, when you go through real shit, then you find out who's riding with you and who's riding for you. And everybody could be cool until it's time to go through some real shit. And then when your back is against the wall, then you see who's your dogs, like who really with you. If you on a team and everybody playing good and then the playoff time come and everybody freeze up or choke, that team ain't gonna be the same coming back. LeBron's still gonna be on the team. You know what I'm saying? Kobe's still gonna be there. But that team gonna change around. Yo, this wasn't enough. Everybody froze. You ain't get this rebound. You ain't hit that open shot. You ain't hit the free throw. So that's what happened. You see, like, it's self-explanatory.
Well, what happened with Hovain specifically? Because you guys were like inseparable. And I feel like I mean the day that everything happened and you were in the hospital, like that's who I was talking to, and I know he was shook up about what went.
Can we grab Coda stuck at the joint? He's stuck in the joint. You say shook up at the hospital?
No. Like I remember talking to Hovain. Like that day, I remember I was in Las Vegas. I woke up, I saw the Instagram shit, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And the person who I was talking to was Hovain, and he was like keeping me in the loop. And obviously, you know, I know that man's got a lot of love for you.
Kev, your first question should have been like, which was many people's question. I don't know what the conversation y'all had, but did you ask, yo, where was you? Mm-hmm. Why I only seen Troy? What happened? Think about that, Kev.
I mean, I asked him what happened, but
what answer did you get?
But at the time,
where was you at? Why?
I didn't ask him where he was at, but I just asked like, "Yo, what happened?" And he, you know, obviously at the time he's like, "Yo, I really, can't, you know, we can't dive into it over the phone type shit."
Why we can't dive into it on the phone? I hate when people act like it's some fucking federal fake phone tap shit. It ain't really like why you can't dive into it on the phone. Like, why? That shit don't make no sense. You gotta look at shit. Who, the feds on your phone? Is the feds on his phone? Is he about to say something that's gonna incriminate me? No.
Right.
I didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody, you gotta, Kev, you gotta know when somebody giving you bullshit and when they giving you real shit. Okay, we can't dive over on the phone now. Hit me later, or hit me from another line. Mm-hmm. This is important shit. You ain't calling asking about which chick I'm fucking. You ask my yo. Why the fuck was Troy Ave there alone? Where was you? You was right hand man. Where was you at? Like that, but that's a question they can't get answered, because if they give you an answer as honest, you gonna look at them like, what the fuck? Like that's a question that still can't get answered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if me and you go into the next room, Kevin, some shit happened. You my man from.
Was Hovain in that room when everything happened? Go ahead.
If me and you go back to another room and some shit happen. I don't care if I see, yo, Kev, you walk out of the studio, you go into the other room and I'm here. I hear some shots in that motherfucker getting up. Yo, let me see what the fuck happened to Kev.
Right.
Because you just left the room. But that's the type of time I'm on. And everybody ain't on real time. And now I've grown as a man, and I know you can't expect people to be on real time. That's why I got a song called Love Me Like I Love You. And anybody real gonna go through that situation. Just like when you in the... Come on, I just hate when you get questions that you be like, yo, dog, look at the answers in front of your face. You don't want to see it because sometimes it's awkward to ask people real questions like, well, no, fuck that, dog. Where was you at when that was happening?
Right.
Y'all wasn't in fucking the top floor of the World Trade Center and he was in the bottom. Where was you at? Okay, when that happened immediately, what did you do? Did you go to see did you know where he was at? Okay, how far did you go to see what happened? And then when you get those answers, then you come with the real perspective of, okay, now I understand. But that's the shit. I'm not a gossipy person. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? When people calling me, I'm not telling them, yo, this is what happened, yo. This shit is, I'm in a whole better space, man. I don't even care about none of that. If I see him, I wish him well, and you know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that no more.
I think, you know,
because I pay my own lawyer
I wasn't
fees.
there. I don't know what happened.
I pay my own lawyer fees.
Right.
I pay for all my own bills myself. I pay my own bail, come out of jail, everything. So when you say that's your man, and you say that's your brother,
both of y'all are my guys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you. When somebody say they your man, your brother, look, nowadays or more, so man, show me your actions, dog, because words don't mean nothing. Words is fake. When people say words, that's just who they want to portray. Their actions show who they are.
Right.
And the realest impression of a person or the when you reveal who a person really is gonna be when the pressure's on and it's action time. That's a fact. Anything, how many times anybody watching, anybody listening, how many times you heard somebody, when this go, what? They'll tell you about if this went down, you know what I would do. If this went down, you know what I would do. Then when it go down, what happens?
To be fair,
I'm always fair, Kev, because I don't have malice in my heart.
So what I'm saying is, to be fair,
I'm always fair.
Would either of us look at Hovain as a gangster type of individual?
See, now that's the thing. You don't know that man. How I know that man?
Right. So I'm right.
Yes.
So
we both come.
So
from,
obviously you know him better than me, because if you ask me, okay.
The face that you gotta put on to be to be a manager in the industry, and you don't want to be aggressive and scare certain people. Well, go ahead, put on that face. But what we know from being around each other is different. So so basically you're implying that, okay, Troy, to be fair, if somebody tells you they like that, but you know they're really like that, they're really not like that. That's what you just said.
Expect Nico to, bust down a pound of weed for me and, measure it out to eighths, I just wouldn't expect him to do that because I know Nico.
Exactly. So see what you saying, and like I don't just know that man from the fly tonight nowhere. Right. Like I know him from
I know.
years.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, no matter, it ain't at that point in time, it ain't even about being gangster at all. It ain't about being gangster.
Like checking on your man.
If you got love for somebody, the mother the mother that hears shots and she goes to pick up her child and run, she don't want to get shot.
Right.
But she got love for her child like that. She gonna go pick him up, go check on him. It's people that wasn't gangster that was going to check on their people.
No, I hear you.
Like literally.
Well,
so
I hope,
and I'm always fair, no matter what.
I hope one day you guys have a conversation.
One day,
and you guys
like I said, like
work that shit out, man.
I didn't even think about this or talk about this till you brought it up. Like I told you, I'm in a great space. I've been talking to great people, like, you know what I'm saying? Even the other night, I had a conversation with this girl, and we was talking about like the Bible and stuff. And then, I got a song called Dancing Rain, where I'm talking about, you ever been loyal, got betrayed, found out people ain't who they portrayed. And then she was like, babe, they betrayed Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They was disloyal to him. They hated on him. So who you think you are to, like, this been happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, damn, that gave me chills. Like, I ain't a person, like, I don't cry or nothing, you know what I'm saying, or get weak, or, like, not saying crying is weak, but that ain't me. But that gave me chills. Like, oh shit.
So let me ask you this then, since you brought that up, biblically speaking about forgiveness. Well, okay, let's go back to what you said about you being an imperfect person, right?
Right, most definitely.
So if you're an imperfect person, then someone else who you might felt like betrayed you is also imperfect.
Most definitely.
So then how do you then have that same energy towards them?
I don't know. I'm still growing. Real talk. I'm still growing. I don't know. That just comes with, like, I feel better about the situation now than I did a year ago, 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
You probably feel better about it in a year from now.
I might. God willing, I might. You know what I'm saying? But the hurt that losing my man Bang was my man. It wasn't my security guard.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's my man. Like, if not even the shoe was on the other foot of him being a artist and me being his man, if anything, if we going out and you go in the corner store and there's some shots or something going, I'm going in there for you, my dog. Like that. I'm loyal like that. So I don't know. I don't, like I said, God could forgive. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the future, like, I don't feel as bad, or I don't feel like, yo, when I want to see you, I want to do something. But, you know, it's just like when that time coming and we meet, let's just hope, you know, it turn out good and you know, the energy is good. But, you know, I don't know. I can't sit here and be phony with y'all and be like, that's the one thing. I don't got to be phony, because every time you see Troy Ave, dog, and I don't care if people say I'm being cocky, you see me with bigger diamonds, I'm driving more foreigns, I got bigger homes, I'm getting more money. No matter how much stones they throw, the dirt they throw, it misses. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, I still come out. That's because I stand on real, I come from a genuine place, dog. And like I always say, I'm a soldier of God. You know what I mean? So no matter what, I'm going to go through all this stuff, but you ain't going, if you see me and you be like, yeah, damn, Troy Ave don't mess with none of them now, but I seen him looking like a bum, and you know niggas always talk about people like that.
Right.
Yeah, I seen his artist now. Yo, Kev, you see me from when I started, Kev?
For sure.
I'm glowed up. Right or wrong?
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got the same rollies that I had on from, you know what I'm saying, these times. I don't have the, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't, you don't hear about me renting shit and all kind of shit. I'm a businessman, and the label didn't break up because I'm the artist bringing in the money for the label. I'm generating the income.
I mean,
the
obviously the crew. You know what I mean? You had yourself, Lido, you know what I mean?
Kev, in 2019, watch what I'm telling you, Kev. I put 2 more people on. I put them on. That's a fact. Like, I'm going to do that just to do it. But, like, I was, a year ago, I wouldn't have said that because I felt the way. Like, I felt like, damn, I didn't gave my all in a artist trying to help them with their dream when I didn't even fully accomplish my dream yet. And damn, for them not to be loyal made me feel away. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for anything to happen to me, so I was like, yeah, I was feeling away. But now, with time, you just grow and you like, you know what? Let me get out of that. It's artists that I see like a Little Loudy or Tony Collins, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help them out. Like, I'm not jaded like that no more about it.
Do you feel like, you know, obviously you went from being like one of the it guys in hip hop, you know, from doing Summer Jam. I remember the first time you did Summer Jam, I was there.
Yep.
And I feel like throughout this entire process with everything that went down, all the court shit, do you feel like the industry has turned their back on you, or some of your industry people?
You know what's crazy? I used to feel like that, right? And like at first it wasn't, because everybody, when I was coming home from jail, everybody and their mother reached out or whatever. You know what I mean? Then I just started feeling like you go through the phase of, man, all this is fake, dog. I ain't with none of this fake shit, man. So I started being like a secludist, like, man, I'm not calling this person back. I don't want to talk to this person. Right. I don't want to see people and get the fake pound with the hug, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then it went from like whenever I'm out, like once they started letting me go out and I run into people, yo, we fuck with you, dog, down. We don't even fuck with no up top shit, but we fuck with you down here, and like going hard. And that got me in a space like, yo, you know what? These people really do fuck with me, but I can't expect more from them than what it is at face value. You know what I'm saying? So that goes for me before, like, being too loyal. Like, if 2 artists got a disagreement and I fuck with one artist, me being loyal, like, yo, this is how I am, I just will not really fuck with the other artist. You know what I'm saying? And then that's a handicap, because you see people beefing and making up. You see people the two sides is beefing and these people fucking with this one, that one, that one, that one. So like being real is a handicap in a fake business. You know what I'm saying? Anything that money is involved in, it ain't 100, dog, because it's money. Shit could be bought. Anything could be bought. Friendships could be bought. Relationships could be bought. And it's not real. While you being real in that, money ain't real. Money ain't real to me. I got a lot of money, but money don't mean shit to me. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not willing to go do whatever for some money. I'm not willing to cutthroat, backstab, do whatever for no money. Like, me, I ain't talked to you in mad long, but just because at the point in time when me and you had real talks, I was coming down to Arizona. You know what I'm saying? You got me booked for my first shit in AZ.
Tampa
all kind
too,
of
shit.
Tampa. Somebody couldn't pay me $50 million, $10 million, whatever. Yo, I need you to line up Kev to get killed. I wouldn't do that, dog.
Right.
That's real shit. Because I'm not greedy for money. I know I can make money on my own. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I don't fuck with anybody that's just thirsty for a bag type shit. So, that's the type of shit I'm on, man. And like I said, I don't even think about this type of shit till y'all bring it up. And it's like something that I'm trying to push way down and get the fuck out of my
that whole
mind.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know.
I mean, at the end of the
just feel
day,
it with
like
the work.
I feel like we all want our rappers to be like the realest motherfuckers alive.
Until you do real shit.
Until you see a
Then you
video
stupid,
of
you
your
stupid.
rapper, like the guy who's talking about busting a gun, actually busting a gun.
Yeah, or the guy that's talking about selling drugs, getting caught for selling drugs.
It's like, yo,
So
well,
it's
what
like,
the fuck did you want from me?
It's
Then
not.
you're damned if you do, you're damned if you
Yeah,
don't.
you and you win if you talk about a bunch of fake shit that you would never do. You know what I'm saying? That you'd be like, come on. Just like how you say, come on, you really think this guy's like that? Come on, you really think a lot of these people are doing what they talking about doing?
Right.
No, but the person that's really doing it, they be called stupid when they get caught. So you gotta just know the game. Now.
I definitely look at you as, and this is not my perspective. I don't really have a perspective, but I definitely see you being like the hip hop problem child. Like why you
Right.
feel like you get that?
I feel like you before 6ix9ine came along, you was like the original.
No, I mean fuck it. No, because you don't. To me, you don't troll. Like you don't
But
go
you
out your
rub
way.
a lot of people
You
the
don't
wrong
go
way.
out your way to do hella
I don't
sucker
even
shit.
follow people. I don't even look
In my
at
opinion,
on Instagram.
you don't go out of your way to do hella sucker shit, but you do say a lot of different
That
things.
rub people the wrong way.
exactly how you. And
I do, and the crazy shit is that when I say some shit, everybody in the in the fucking on camera, they be, oh my god, why do you say that? But then they'll be calling me, yo, you was right, dog. Yo, I feel that way. Yo, I'm telling you, yeah, I was raised that way too. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Behind the scenes shit that people that do, that's corny, that make me realize, oh, this shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? So, and they do that with everything. Anything I had a controversy over, they did that. And I don't feel like I'm the problem child, because like I say, I don't got no OGs. I don't got no big homies. I am the big homie. I don't have no dad in this game. I ain't the problem child. I'm born from the Immaculate Conception. I made myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm self-made and self-paid. So whatever, I'm supposed to be the outcast because I'm not in that group of people who, there's no tree branch from, he came from this root or he came from this leaf or this seed. He came from himself, from a dead land where nobody was fucking with New York City. And I didn't come on the dick riding wave trying to sound like the West Coast, trying to sound like Atlanta while everybody was trying to do that. I came sounding like where I'm from, and I put my city back on the map because it was dead. It was a dub. It was a straight, everybody know that. And like, when you do that and you an outcast, I do stand out shit. That's what makes me outstanding. And that's why till this day, I'm still self-made, still self-paid. And this is a business. If my business is in the black, that's all that matters. As long as you still getting money.
Two things that I wanted to talk to you about. The two things I only that stand out in my mind that I ever had like questioned you about was one, the Kendrick thing, which you cleared up, and then the second.
I didn't clear that up. That was crazy.
No, I know that. That. But then me being from LA, it is what I'm born and raised.
Right. I love the West Coast too, man. I love the West Coast like OD. I was just talking about it, and that's why I be getting slack too, because I'm not afraid I don't play politic game.
Yeah.
I don't be like, yo, all right, well, I can't say this because I'm from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, man, now I'm learning that I'm doing rap, so I'm not going to say certain things because rap game is fake. So I can sit up here and say some real shit, and then the real motherfuckers be, yo, word, yo, I felt that. But the majority of people doing this behind the internet, the people who might even post the fucking tagline for this, they on some fake shit, so they ain't gonna take it how, they ain't gonna relate to it how I say it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I feel the West Coast 100%, and I know the West Coast feel me back. I was just walking the streets, it was mad love. And they don't fuck with no East Coast shit, except for some Troy Ave shit. And they told me that. Again.
The other thing was the new Pac.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I was talking to one of my big homies on the phone, right?
Right.
And he brought it to my attention. Now I didn't even know, but this was when you first like was coming with it.
Yep.
And I was like, why would he do that? Like,
why not?
I mean, to be fair, he did get shot. He did go to the court.
The album cover said it all. A fan sent me the album
I understand.
cover.
No, it's very cerebral. It was very.
That ain't no clever tricky Photoshop artwork. That's my real life. Every picture is Tupac real life. Every one of my pictures is my real life. Why not? Why wouldn't I do that? It came across and then they tried to Troy Ave calls himself New Pac. Or Tupac. No, I never said that.
you and Boozy got the same kind of blowback when Boozy did it too. After that,
I fuck with Boozy, but they ain't got nothing to do with my situation. Everybody got their own.
But you had some more like obviously similarities as far as.
I think you took a lot more heat. Well, from here, I'm coming from an LA perspective. Here, you took way more heat than Boozy took.
Now I couldn't even. I didn't see it that way because once I dropped that, I started getting bookings in LA, Carson. Places I never been. I started getting bookings off New Pac. You know what I'm saying? So I say, why not me? And why not me to make? I took lemons that they try to throw lemons at me. Oh, he said you Tupac, you ain't fucking Tupac. And you know what? I'm New Pac now, and I'm gonna make a bag off of that. And that's what I went and did. Made a bag off of it. And you know, the people that really know rap would tell you it was one of the best projects that dropped that year. So I don't care about that. Yo, and first of all, though, anybody know history, Tupac is from the Bronx.
He's from New York.
Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
He's from the East Coast.
He fucking went to acting school in Baltimore, Maryland.
Come on, dog. Let's keep it real. Like, let's do it the right way. That's why, like how you said to be fair, Kev, I'm always going to be fair. I'm always dealing
I
with
always
facts
tell
with
that
my
to everybody
shit.
anyway. I'm like, y'all, Tupac is from the East Coast, y'all.
Tupac is from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? And he came out, fell in love with the West Coast, and he was riding. He felt
and that was Oakland.
Yeah,
that's where he went.
Shout out to Oakland where revenge is a promise. He felt like motherfuckers did him dirty. And you know, like, and I could relate to that. Felt like motherfuckers did me dirty. It just so happened I'm on an ankle bracelet. I'm on bail. I can't leave the East Coast. I came to the West Coast. I've been out here a couple of times. I like how it feels. I want to give me a little condo and be out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'd have did that if I had the freedom to do it, but I don't.
You and 50 had a, you know, obviously everybody was comparing you and the BSB movement to 50 and G-Unit, and then you guys ended up linking up. What's your guys' relationship now?
I ain't speak to him in a while, so, you know, I don't know. I don't be, like, thinking on relationships. It's just, you know, Fifth somebody that inspired me, and I probably wouldn't be at this point if it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying? Because it was 50 inspired me, Jay-Z, Gucci Mane, fucking even Master P, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all the people that inspired me to get here, you know, I wouldn't be at this point, whether they know that they directly did or not. Like, they inspired me to be here, so whether I speak to them or see them,
right.
I'ma always have love for them because I'm on real time. It ain't nothing they could do or say that'd change that because they inspired me to get where I'm at. And I know for a fact I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them inspiring that. You know what I'm saying?
There was a point in time where you were like you were like essentially Grand Hustle. Like it was like
no, I wasn't. That's the myth.
But it was close to happening, right?
No.
Like how close was that to happening? Because I remember you were on the Grand Hustle project. And then
it was mad people on there, you know what I mean? Shout to Tip. Tip was showing love. That's the same thing that happened with Yo Gotti. He was supposed to, wasn't Yo Gotti supposed to be Grand Hustle at the time?
I don't think so.
Y'all don't know that. Yeah, that was out there. But you know, I wasn't like Tip was showing love. You know what I'm saying?
Did Tip reach out after what happened? Obviously, it was at his show.
I spoke to him after that. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to him, and like it'd be a lot of myths about me. Like I'm independent. I've been independent since day one. So like when people like, yo, when Troy Ave was on, I was never on because I was never. I put myself on and I get the most out of my situation. But you can't look and say, yo, his records was in rotation here or there. You know what I mean? That's all me off the muscle getting it. I might call you, Kev, you can play this today. My shit get played 2 times for the week or whatever. You know what I mean? So like it's a bunch of myths going on. Like I always put out my own bag. I pay for all my own videos, pay for all my own promo, all my own marketing. I pay for my own tour bus. I pay for everything myself out my own bag, out my own pocket. Like I say, God is great and the paper straight. The real relate and the fake don't hate.
So you said that there's a lot of myths about you. Listen,
More money, more problems out right now.
one of the main ones, obviously, so I don't want you to like think
If it's anything about court, I can't, or anything about court case, I'm gonna just tell you. You can ask me whatever question, but like
what I was gonna say is I'm aware that the other side's the only people who actually have a statement that has your name involved in it.
There we go.
And their lawyer has that's actually out on paper, right?
You can actually go see that document.
So that's out.
Okay.
So, but there's this narrative that you're like condoning snitching.
I'm not condoning nothing. Like if you and your friends go out and commit a crime, if you and your friends, if me and my friends or you and your friends, anybody and your friends, if y'all go together and y'all go commit a crime and y'all get caught, you better keep your fucking mouth shut, cause that's what you chose to do. Period. That's like the mafia say. You're never telling your friends. Period. You know what I'm saying? So anything that somebody's saying to me, condoning and whatever, like go look at the real facts and you'll see. Like, look, it's always be a bunch of different lies going on, dog. They said I shot myself and I killed my best friend, and then the truth comes out. Oh, that didn't really happen. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't really shoot himself, but it's still people that run with that story. Oh, Troy Ave shot himself. How? I shot myself twice. So I can't talk about nothing from that night. Like, don't trust me. When this thing is over, me, my man, I'll be up here talking about it.
How close is it from being over?
I don't know.
Do you
I hope it's over soon, man. I wanna like I got mad bookings from Sweden and Japan and like I got real bags that I can't even go get, dog. You know what I'm saying? And
Can't
I'm
leave the country.
I got a family.
And you're still not able to perform in New York, right?
Hell no. I can't go, and it's hard. I just gotta I make a way. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a hustler. I figure it out, and I don't let nothing get me down, nothing discourage me. You know, when I get thrown lemons, I make lemonade. Okay, I can't perform in New York. Well, cool. Now I'm gonna go all around. I'm gonna go to Denver. I'm gonna go to, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of different places. I'm gonna go get the bag regardless, and whatever. And once this is over, I get to travel and lead the country. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a bunch of my money back for bail. Let me get it all.
Facts. Well,
straight up.
The new album is out.
More money, more problems. This come with it. I'm not none of this. This can't stress me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no fear. I'm not weak. And nobody that's watching this, you don't gotta be weak mentally. Don't let nobody tell you, well, damn, you should be down, dog. Man, like people will come and be like, man, how you feeling, man? Really, but really, how you feeling? Motherfucker, I'm good. How the fuck I'm supposed to be feeling? You see me? I woke up. God blessed me with life in my body. I'm breathing. I'm good. How the fuck you? Because what if I tell you, yo, I'm really fucked up, man. I'm going through it and start crying like a little chump. And what, you going to console me? Okay, it's going to be all right. No, it's not going to be all right. I still might go to jail for 20, 40 years. How's it going to be all right? You want to call a judge for me? You know what I'm saying? So how you doing? Man, I'm good. I'm here. What's up? I'm all right. I ain't weak, man. I'm from Brooklyn, dog. And no matter if you from Brooklyn or wherever, you don't got to be weak. I don't promote no weakness. I don't promote none of that at all. A lot of people want to be all promoting emotional and stressed out stuff. That ain't what Troy Ave is about. That ain't what Dope Boy Troy is about. That ain't what Roland Collins is about. That ain't what my music is about. So if you want to get on real time and have strength mentally, physically, emotionally, then you listen to my music. More money, more problems. It motivates you to get the bag. People listen to my music and they go out and get the bag. I got people that came home from jail and said, yo, I ain't gonna front. Yo, I listen to this in my DMs right now. You can randomly look. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I listen to your music, dog. And I was selling little weed when I came home trying to do my thing. Then I said, fuck that. And I just went and got me 2 jobs. I had a bullshit paper route and Target. Right, he said bullshit paper out in Target, and then he got promoted, and he said basically, nigga, now I'm making way more money than I was selling weed, and I'm not risking my freedom or nothing. And this is countless stories like that of this is what my music do. I motivate people.
Look, man, we became friends originally because I fucking am a fan of your music.
Yeah,
you know what
shit. Thank you. Yeah, we can't get lost in that. At the end of the day, I'm making
You're
incredible
an amazing
music.
songwriter.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, and that's If
I
your
was just
music is
listening to
trash,
Chuck
you've been out the
Norris.
game.
Yeah, I was just listening to Chuck Norris. Man.
Chuck Norris ain't even get to push because I couldn't even push it. I was just sitting in jail.
That record, that's like a hood classic though.
Yeah,
That's like one of them records. If you're, that's like a dope boy classic.
That's a fact though.
What you said
got more.
before we got to wrap it, you said that you were stacking a bunch of music because of the possibility of you being locked up.
Yeah, I was recording a lot of music. That's why like now, like you'll see me now in January, in February, March. I'm gonna go out and start doing more shows, doing more events and stuff, taking bookings because I wasn't doing that. I wasn't in the right type of headspace. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get locked up and go to jail.
Right.
And then what? Let me just record these albums and have them on go. So if I'm locked up, it'll feel like I ain't really leave. Let me shoot mad videos. Let me just have a project to drop every 8 months. You know what I'm saying? Because just in case, like it's a realization. I can sit up here and be on these interviews and talking, and then it could just be no more. You feel me? You can see me in 20 years with a head full of gray hair. Yeah, baby, yeah, I remember back in the day. Fuck all that. I ain't with it, man. I ain't with none of that, man.
Yo, real quick, whatever happened with Young Lito?
I don't know. I don't know what happened with him. What happened to him? You tell me.
I don't know. I'm just asking. You know what I was a fan.
I know I did.
That's it. I'm on a new artist,
So
man.
there's gonna be a new BSB Records roster coming.
I don't know. I might call it God is Great Paper Straight Records, man. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know. I feel like Little Loudy is fire, and I feel like Tony Collins is fire, and it's another artist out of Kansas City that's fire. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signed him yet, so I ain't gonna promote him, but he's fire. And, like, y'all gonna see. Now, I'm not signing artists that sound like
Tony
me.
Collins is not related to you?
No, he not related to me. But I ain't signing people that sound like me because it don't make no sense. What else you bring to the table? You just another me?
Mm-hmm.
We already got steak at the table, baby. Who gonna be the shrimp? Who gonna be the lobster? Who gonna be the filet mignon, the chicken? You know what I'm saying?
See,
like,
that's why people say you arrogant, Troy.
I'm not arrogant. I'm confident, and I'm speaking nothing but fair truth.
I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying.
The people who think I'm arrogant, I ain't even talking to them. Like, it's over their head. I'm not even talking to them. Like, they can't even understand what I'm saying. Me and you having $1 million conversation, but we talking in another language, and they like, they sound stupid. You know what I mean? We might be talking some deep African shit. Hey, yo, they sound stupid the way they talk. We talking about fucking $1 billion produce and some oil and gold and diamonds, motherfucker.
Right.
But we sound stupid here, whatever. Fuck y'all. I'm not never talking to fake people. In my music, I'm not talking to them. On interviews, I'm not talking to them. In life, I'm not talking to them. My message ain't for them. So I don't care what they think. I don't care. You say what you want, call me whatever, just don't call me broke.
Would you give what advice would you give 6ix9ine? I mean, obviously he's a guy who kind of was in the same position as you, the young hot dude out of New York, and now he's facing some time, and you went through it. Now you're out, but would you have any words for him? Because obviously he's going through it.
I tell him like a lot of people might try to. It's ill because a lot of people might try to kick this man back in now while he's down. You know what I'm saying? The same way as they tried to kick my back in when I was down, and they still kicking my back in. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell him just like this man is totally not even from my coast or nothing, like he said, and I thought this was so real, and that would have gave me chills if somebody would have said that while I was locked up. In the words of Suge Knight, tell him keep his chin up, keep his guard up, we riding with him. That's it. Ain't nothing more to talk about. You know what I mean? And so, and you say what you want about Suge. He put on for the West Coast. He put one of our my favorite rapper to a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like this. You know what I mean? And that's why people might, that's not popular. You shouldn't say that. I don't give a fuck what's popular, dog. I'm saying what's fair and what's real. Fuck everything else that happened. That motherfucker put on. Pac was already on, but he put him up. All Eyes on Me, my favorite album, best album of all time, in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That came out through that. So what he said, keep your guard up, keep your head up, we riding with you.
That's what's up.
That's it.
Troy Ave, the album is out. White Christmas 6 is out.
Yeah, White Christmas 6 is out, but it's all about more money, more problems. And more money, more problems. I'm inviting all the stress. gotta take it with it, man, and go
He
with the
said
bag.
inviting all the stress.
I'm inviting all the stress. I'm inviting all the money. Yo. You gotta be responsible, dog. You can't have one without the other. You just can't.
Did you start moving a little differently? Because I mean,
100%. I got
you
real
know,
owns. I got real
Christmas or Christmas Eve that they try to take your life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that was like the second. That was the same year that the.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the same thing. But you know, it come with the money, man. You gotta look at it. I'm not. And I'm so down to earth. Anybody that meet me is be like, yo, Troy Ave mad down to earth. You know what I mean? I'll be in places where people like, yo, what are you doing here? Oh my God, I can't believe. And I'm like, I'm a regular person like you, dog. But in reality, I'm a big bag of money, and people is chomping at the like, damn, what the yo, you know what I'm saying? So I'm moving differently. You know what I'm saying? I have more of a realization of my self-value. You know what I'm saying? Not so much so for as cocky as motherfuckers could say that Troy Ave is or want to be, but I'm not cocky when I'm showing up to the cookout in the hood and just fucking with people bringing mad liquor. Come on, y'all. Come on, we out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cocky when I'm on whatever, when he strip. I don't know where LA is, but it's some kids out there doing skateboarding and smoking weed. I be like, come on, I smoke a blunt with y'all. Right. I'm not cocky and arrogant then. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't care what the fake say. I'm all about the real. In the words of Tupac, don't support the phony, support the real. It's on Real 92.3.
Is there anybody that can hurt your feelings in your life?
Hell no.
Nobody. There's not one person in existence that can hurt your feelings.
The shit I went through, I'm cold. I don't have no fear. I don't have no weakness in me. I don't have no feelings. What the fuck is those?
I'm just saying. I'm asking.
Hell no. Like,
nobody in your family, nobody.
Hell, that can hurt my feelings? What the fuck they gonna say to me? Fuck you, you're rich? Like, the only type of issues that I had in life is, like, wanting to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never been, by the grace of God, I never been a person that was, like, struck with girl problems and, like, it's people going through real life depression shit. You know what I'm saying? They got real life feelings and they be fucked up. And, you know, I got sympathy for them. That's fucked up. But I never had them type of real life issues besides all the shit I just went through now with losing, like, that was my first close friend that I ever lost. You know what I'm saying? But, like, everything else has been like, damn, man, I want to get more money to do this, so I don't have enough money to do that. And then what did I do? I ain't be down and harp about it. I work. I said, well, how you get money? You work. Get up off your ass. So I don't got no feelings with nothing, especially now. I'm built stronger than anything. That hurt my feelings. When I lost my friend, that hurt my feelings. And I didn't cry. I wanted to cry, but you know I couldn't cry. I was in jail around a bunch of savages, and you don't show no weakness at all. So when I ain't show no weakness at my weakest point, I don't have no weakness. When I got shot in my head and I thought I was going to die, and I'm driving a $140,000 convertible through the hood to the hospital, and I'm like on the phone with my mom. I got shot with my mom on the phone, dog, and I'm like, damn, I'm about to die. I thought about being, yo, ma, I love you, all that. You know what? I ain't telling you nothing because I ain't about to die. I'm going to live. I'm going to drive to the fucking hospital. I'm going to live. I don't have no weakness, dog. I don't have none of that shit ever. And I don't promote that. And nobody don't have to have that. And don't let nobody try to tell, yo, are you okay? And then you put your head in their shoulder and start crying. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alive. Fuck that. It's people going through real shit. And I'm going through real shit, but I'm built for it. More money, more problems out right now. More money, more problems out right now.
Troy Ave, thanks for coming through, my brother.
Fact, though. Thank you for having me, yo.
Yeah.